Okay, Sunday, March 5th here in Cyclops Garage. Been out here most of the afternoon hacking and welding and getting things ready. Picked up some new equipment to help out with the job. Nice cheap plasma cutter and a reasonably priced MIG welder, and gotta tell you, I love it so far. I've welded for decades, and this thing does pretty good compared to that red machine in the background whose name I won't mention. But anyway, yeah, I've been stripping things down. Not much left of the old Camaro right now. Front end's all off, firewall's stripped, dash is stripped, and brace yourselves. I'm going to put in bracing. I am hoping this is going to be enough to hold the car together. It's all minimum thickness of 1/8 inch steel. Some of it's tubing, some of it's formed channel, reinforced with flat plate on the bottom side, the open side of it. I'm going to be cutting holes right about there in the floor to put my jack stands up through. I have to replace the inner rockers and obviously this floorboard. But my concern is once I start working on those inner rockers that there's really nothing to hold this car up, and I don't have a rotisserie. So my thought is I'm going to go ahead and like I said, run the jack stands up through the floor, then I'll cut the floor out around it, and just go from there. There's just so little left to this thing structurally that I'm basically starting from square one. Got the full floorboard over here, torque boxes, etc. all installed already, the braces. Then went to a swap meet yesterday down in Canton, Ohio, and it was a great swap meet if you were a circle track driver, but not much in the way of restoration stuff. Stopped at Summit Racing on the way home, picked up this trunk pan, just because we were there and to save on the shipping, until I get the rockers and the floorboard back in, and I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to take care of this first, and then I have rear frame rails and the trunk pan to put in, and obviously all the bracing that goes along with it. Hear a lot of talk about holding dimensions, keeping things straight and all that, but what do you do when you've got nothing to hold and keep straight? Open for invitations on that. You know, my thinking right now is get the floorboards in, then I can put the springs back in the spring pockets in the torque boxes, put in the new trunk pan, and then when I go to put the frame rails in, lower the car down to where the shackles are and just try to get everything centered the best I can, and hope this thing doesn't go down the road on a 45-degree angle. And like I said, any suggestions would be welcomed. And that's pretty much it. Catch you again soon.